Your Windows update is complete.
So, is this happening?
It's happening. We tier 0 followers.
His name is not Egbert Benedict.
Yep. Then we're trying to prove that he's indeed implied. Which we partially succeeded. Kind of.
We're working on it.
By it, I mean haha.
Yes.
She's flying now?
That's slow. Right.
The articles that Mr. McGilded had deposited in Windybank's pawnbrokery are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial of which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago.
I love when the computer just decides the mic you're using is not the mic you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We should be good. I might have to click back on the screen after Felix reads this line.
Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in that trial as well.
That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded.
The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. And now here we all are again. The same players in that trial facing each other once more. A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend.
Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago.
It has been 2 months ago.
I
think it's just been one.
In an omnibus running along London's winter streets.
Dead.
Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGilded. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. The murder, in fact, took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGilded died in this very courtroom in the most extraordinary of circumstances.
A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. As indeed does the omnibus model itself.
The omnibus to me just sounds like a very powerful bus.
Yeah. It's like Omni-Man, but for buses.
Yes,
Right.
That is it made.
where I was going.
I recall neither the disc nor this small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings.
Miss Lestrade? There's. Would you tell the court now, please? What really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago? I mean,
I don't know what you mean. I already said all of what I know.
and what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell?
Yeah.
Please, Miss Lestrade. This is extremely important.
But
Remember, little girl. If it transpires that you willfully withheld information in a trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Although, let's face facts, you have little credibility to lose. Jenny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust Uno now. I remembered what my voice was.
Iris?
We're on your side.
Alright then. I'll talk.
It's the right choice, you know.
Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it.
Lamb, I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here. However, it would appear that Mr. McGilded's pawned articles on that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. So, Miss Lestrade, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of 2 months ago. You will reveal the truth, commodity sorely lacking in your original statements.
This is it then. Everything's going to come out. Like Van Zeke said.
Robot. Was that
What?
mine?
That was
Uh,
Okay. Ignore.
Okay. This could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears, but as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk.
Even mean. Van Zeke said the same thing. It's
The truth is, that Brickmaker Cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw the disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from over my head, and that pair on the roof deck went off to call the slops. That's when McGilded slipped the driver at some tin to do a run to the pawn shop running about. He threatened me not to snitch. You know what they say about snitches. But not say nothing to no one about what I'd seen or heard.
Good grief, this is outrageous. What you just told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago.
As you say, my lord.
Then there's every chance I may have adjudicated an error in Mr. McGilded's trial. It sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived this court in an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes.
Wow, you don't say. It's almost like billionaires suck or something.
It's like this is a game.
Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in that trial, of this witness, and of my learned friend, who definitely had no idea, are entirely inexcusable. Okay, but like, he did his job. What's the issue?
You're wrong, the lot of you. Mr. Nalahodo, the lawyer there, he didn't know nothing about it.
Humbug.
I don't think so. Are we really expected to believe that?
Shit. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
He's really stitched everyone up, didn't he? What an operation to get a man off scot-free. To get him what?
Unforgivable. Stop. The lies have to stop. Stop.
Yes, the defense made a terrible error of judgment. I intend to take full responsibility and
What the
suffer
fuck?
whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it's imperative that the court allows the witness to elaborate on her testimony. Because the true significance of McGilded's Pond articles must be brought to light.
Very well, my learned student friend. Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing.
Blam.
Blank.
Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable.
Deplorable.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. If you lose, you die. Understood?
You
Of
died
course,
because
my
you did your job.
Correct.
Of
uh,
course.
Blimey, Mr. Nalahodo.
Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure that's not how this works.
You know,
Maybe
back in the 80s,
old
100s, or some shit.
days.
90s, 1800s. Anyways, oh, I actually get to speak now.
Yay!
And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Miss Lestrade? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats.
Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing at all.
In your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claim Mr. McGilded was the sole passenger, did you not?
False testimony, my lord.
That's what he told me I had to say.
But it's important that you tell us the truth now.
Yeah, otherwise I fucking die.
Were Mr. McGilded and the victim acquaintances?
I don't know.
Based.
What did hear him talking about?
What were they talking about?
Well, I couldn't hear too well. But if I had to say, I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying.
Perhaps business dealings of some kind. You know, because he was a loan shark, so maybe like he dealt some business or whatever.
Yes. Well, anyway, they got loud and louder. It started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe, and then all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone kneeling over on the floor.
Feeling.
As blum,
Blummin.
nee, as blum and loud and all.
And I believe you let out an involuntary scream.
Yeah. This would give me away.
Yep.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
That's it. Nice.
As per usual.
Was the disc you saw this disc?
Yes, I reckon probably was. It's right next to the curved line on the floor.
Could this disc have belonged to the victim? Perhaps?
Duh. But Mick Gilden picked it up pretty smartish. And then he set the core with the knife and his belly opened up the seat.
What did he say to you at that time?
He told me not to say a word about what I'd seen or heard to no one. I bet the disc and all. I was dead scared. The way he was looking at me, I thought, if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with the night too.
Hmm?
We're in London after all, noise was scary. He started asking me a lot of questions, like what my name was and where I lived and all that. He asked me about being a diver too.
But after a while,
Barely know her.
what happened in the carriage was noticed, right?
Yeah, that's right. First there was kind of rapping noise. No, we're having a rap battle.
And then
I'll tell this stuff like that.
there were two gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right. They must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cove with the knife in his guts. When they screamed, the driver pulled up the horses and McGilly got me out of sight.
Outside? Where?
And back into the seat where I started off. Once the carriage came to a halt, the two coves from the roof ran off to fetch the slops.
The slops?
They immediately left to fetch the police. It would appear they were entirely unrelated to the incident.
So that left McGilded, the driver, and you still at the scene.
Yeah, only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin open and a voice from outside.
The driver, yes. He also testified in the trial, I believe.
Oh, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
A fellow who went by the name of if memory serves.
I thought we were just gonna skip through this. I like my interpretation of events better.
What
Hmm.
did McGilded and the driver say to each other?
I didn't know what happened and stuff like that mainly. Okay.
That pawn shop obviously being Wendy Banks on Baker.
Just a moment, counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave a false testimony in that trial as well? People lied in my courtroom?
But they swore on the Bible. You can't do that.
Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokers slipped his mind when he was in the stand. Perhaps he was bribed.
Indeed, Lord Van Zeeks.
McGill took off his coat and gave it to the driver. He folded up, would go for like before ending over. When I saw him do that, I remember thinking that what's in it is gonna be worth a few bob.
Yes, Una was sure that this must be worth more than Mr. Windybank was suggesting, wasn't she?
Bobs.
Bob. I remember her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbrokery.
The driver looked pretty happy when McGilden flashed some brass in his face. He went running off in a lick. Then the bog trotter called to me and told me to come out from the drag's cabin.
What?
So British.
Hold it. Threatened you how exactly?
You know, with a knife.
Knife.
Told me I'd only be able to escape if I did exactly what he said.
Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's it. And it was one of the things he said.
Which was...
He told me I have to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop and make sure not to lose it.
The ticket? Well, I never.
He said
I've
that
never
if
seen
he
one of these
didn't-
before.
Said that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in log to stop it being forfeited. They left me with some brass to pay for it.
But really, why on earth would Mr. McGilded have done such a thing? I don't know, money?
You really think rich people need money?
Depositing his overcoat with a pawnbroker before the revival of the police. It makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord.
It made sense after all.
What McGilded had the driver deposit at Windybank was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs.
I found it. The sense.
Anyway, after that he let me go, so he legged it before the coppers showed up. I may call them coppers instead of slop now.
Well done, Gina. It can't have been easy to tell the truth like that.
Ginny's really put her faith in you, Una.
Ah, yes, and to thank her, she'll have to face a charge of perjury once this trial's over. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible.
Time to really go for it. Press her on every statement.
I was already...
yeah.
I think we just did that, but like, do it anyway. Do it again. Fuck, maybe the
yeah.
dialogue will change.
I suppose so.
Oh, and another thing. The
What-
dialogue
what's that?
can't change, but press again anyway.
What are they doing?
Take a look at those two. Isn't it strange they've been whispering to each other the entire time?
Yes, that is strange. It looks like they're having a secret discussion about something.
Oh, they're such good friends.
I'm not sure if I'm completely comfortable with that, or if there's anything I can do about it.
I guess we're supposed to put Kevin on all of them.
I think I understand what they're putting down.
Just
I
press
guess so.
again, I guess.
Let's try. Which one should we press? Any?
I don't know, the first one.
Let's try and just smash through because it's going to be mostly the
And
same
see
thing.
if they have the pop-up where you can like go, excuse me. No, nothing.
Mm. Not right now.
Okay, I am going to chime in and say that you could have. You do have the
Okay.
option to pursue, even though they're not,
Yeah.
responding to it.
I guess we can try to pursue.
That's what my thought was.
Excuse me.
It's just something you like to share with the court, Inspector. Inspector! Mr. Graydon!
I try not to help, but like you just like completely missed that you could do that. So
Blimey, you trying to give me a heart attack? That's like almost my name.
You have been whispering to each other for quite some time now. Tell us, what is the discussion about?
Discussion with this fella? Pull the other one, sunshine. You think I got anything to talk about with this shady gent like this?
Yes, Inspector, you were clearly talking to him. You looked like such good friends. That's you, Felix.
Frenchman, it's you.
I'm not Gary Dunn. I'm
You-
fucking the other guy.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah,
You're fucking the other guy?
Yeah. No, Felix is definitely fucking the other guy.
I misread.
No, that's Felix. That is you. That is Mr. Benedict. Except we know his actual name now.
Mr. Benedict is saying Graydon, and I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective. But that's not.
You changed names.
He never gave
God
us.
damn it!
He never gave us his actual name, but it's like clearly been him this entire time. I know we took like 4 weeks off. That's why I'm informing you very politely.
Fuck. My bad.
Very, very politely.
And I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine.
But they've clearly been talking the entire time. I've been cross-examining Gina.
Incorrect.
It's as if they've been negotiating.
Whack.
Whack.
Thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Counsel. I've heard enough.
Okay.
I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the omnibus.
It would appear on that night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place on the omnibus. A negotiation concerning this disc. However, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, McGilded took what he wanted by force. At the expense of the other man's life.
Based.
Damn.
Which proves my point. The disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Though I don't understand why.
And 2 days ago, precisely 2 months after the omnibus incident, McGilded's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited. I didn't know. Oh yeah, sorry.
What the fuck?
Brain turned off. I'm
Bitch
rusty.
didn't know you became a British girl.
Yes.
I didn't know what you should do with the ticket. I mean, the Cove died right after his trial. Who knew that?
So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own.
Well, why not, eh? They're only gonna be forfeited. Why shouldn't I have got them? Anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime.
Miss Lestrade, it would appear that Mr. McGilded was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be?
Ain't got a clue. But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. He was probably gonna sell it. And I can't blame you for faking that. Faking ain't no crime. That's my new catchphrase.
My lord,
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
Someone.
My lord,
Oh, a random ass guy.
the evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the court's inspection, sir.
I see the villain division has gotten here.
Excuse me, my bad. It won't happen again.
A mysterious little box deposited by McGilded 2 months ago. There's no doubt in my mind that the keys in this far-reaching puzzle.
Let's fucking do it.
To be continued.
Alright, and there's a stopping point now.
Oh yeah,
No.
Why
but
not?
I'm hungry now.
Been 30 minutes.
What's up?
Apparently pressing...
Ah.
I want to stop.
Okay, but actually,
I'm hungry now.
are we actually like already trying to stop?
Yes,
I'm trying to be serious.
yes.
We'll never finish this if we stop.
And that's my
now.
thoughts also.
But like, so this is the article in question, is it?
What's that box?
The small box deposited with the pawnbroker by Mr. McGill 2 months ago.
And on the night of Mr. Windybank's murder, the only item on the shelves that was touched by whoever broke into the shop.
Quick, quick! Let's open it and see what's inside.
It's
Music box.
Who would have thought?
Good gracious, this is no ordinary box, it seems.
Wow. Although in truth, I had an inkling that it might be the case. Inkling.
It would appear that the box houses a miniature music box movement.
Then, is it too much to expect?
I think it would be reasonable to assume that it is a device for the playback of this disc, my lord.
holy shit! This judge has more than one brain cell.
He has to.
That's the both.
No,
is-
maybe it is only
Here
one.
we have the means to play back Mr. McGilgood's disc, deposited at Windyback's at much the same time.
That's still a lot more than his fucking descendants.
Not strictly correct, my lord. It was not McGilded's disc. It was the disc of his victim in the omnibus.
But why, for heaven's sake? Are we to understand that the brickmaker was trying to sell this music box disc to Mr. McGilded?
Raising my hand.
Hello. I'm raising my hand. I believe the answer will become clear if we listen to the music on the disc. Yeah, no shit.
Wow, what if it's music
Yes,
or
very well.
something else?
I hope it's music.
Let the court now listen to this curious disc at last.
Maybe it's just the best banger of the time.
Right.
Wait, my lord.
I hate this song.
That's where I was going.
Good grief, what is the meaning of this, Inspector?
A music box and the disc are, they're unrelated to the case,
Nice.
which I could prove by jangling these keys in front of you. No
Seems-
need to spoil the somber atmosphere in the courtroom with some silly old ditty.
What a hilarious argument.
And I love silly ditties. This disc may very well have motivated the culprit in this case to commit murder. Clearly, there's every chance that it's fundamentally important to understanding what happened.
As long as the ditties are silly and not of the pea variety, I see no reason why we shouldn't listen to them.
But no, that piece of evidence is police property, and
Clearly, Scotland Yard has some vested interest here. But it is policy of this prosecutor to leave no avenues unexplored. And you, Inspector, have no jurisdiction here to prevent that from happening.
fuck. Bye.
No further delays, please. Play the disc.
I've waited my whole life to hear this song, Your Honor. I can't wait. Oh my god, it sounds just like the soundtrack to Sonic Chronicles.
Hey,
Amazing.
I'm
Damn.
sorry, the joke is right there. The joke rates
I just-
itself.
I just played that on live stream.
Oh, did you?
how is that game? Okay.
What?
Judge. What?
Huh?
Judge.
You'll have to get food.
Certainly not what I would call music.
Yeah, okay.
No. It's just the same note playing over and over again in irregular sequence.
Wow,
So
if
it's
only
Morse
we had,
code?
yeah, if only we had someone in the fucking jury that couldn't do it.
sec.
If the guy's laughing. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Garydom.
No one saw anything.
This really is without a price.
Jojo poses.
After all that, the music box is broken.
Broken. It can't be. No.
Well, obviously, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the officier sent to fetch it didn't drop it on the way back to the courtroom. Nuh-uh. Well, with much
Nuh-uh.
we're gonna kill the defendant.
That.
That's okay.
That.
Feel the court must accept that this music box offers little in the way of music. Are you ready to move on, counsel?
Come on, do something.
Do something.
There's something.
Please.
Yes. All right. It does sound as though it's completely broken, but is it? Could this music emanating from the music box possibly be a new clue? It could be a clue.
The Ace Attorney classic.
There's no way it's a clue. Let's just kill ourselves.
The Ace
Let's just
Attorney
kill us.
classic.
I believe that it could be relevant, my lord.
Truly a Pokemon choice.
Good lord, but how can it be?
But how?
It's an abomination, counsel. Why is my face stuck like that? I
don't
fail
know.
to see how it can have any meaning whatsoever.
I think abomination might be like a little strong, but
All right.
go pop
Like, it's
off.
not
Go.
that bad. It does sound strange, I agree. But there's one thing bothering me.
You ever think like a couple some people that's like fucking 12-year-old that can't get the clue here because bro doesn't know what the fuck Morse is?
All right. I mean-
Wait, Morse code? What the fuck is that?
I mean, Pokemon did not give one single shit if you knew Braille or not.
It's true.
For what it's worth, I don't know if I considered Morse code at this point in the game when I played it, but I don't remember.
Don't worry, they'll make it
Yes.
obvious. Well,
Of
Graydon
course, of
stands
course.
there chortling victoriously. The inspector beside him has a rather telling expression on its face.
Ow.
It's as if Gregson recognizes the sound, as if he's familiar with it somehow. That's making him appear extremely on edge.
If that's the stance of the defense, my Nipponese friend, answer me this.
Oh?
It sounds so good. Just what relevance do you propose this woeful chiming has on this case?
I have no idea. It's the defense belief that the sound emanating from this music box is an unusual genre of music. No, not
Is funny, Your Honor.
Yes.
It will be funny, but also broken. No, my Your Honor, it's not broken. The music box is broken.
Its frame data is just too fast. Its hitboxes
Just-
are too large. Sorry, continue.
just because this is music box, it doesn't necessarily mean the sounds we're hearing are music.
He's like, damn, the one thing I had that guy got me.
Wow, look at that.
That's
Smile
funny.
Graydon's lips as soon as I said it. I'm on the right lines here. I must be.
Making deductions based on how people react to what you say. You're acting just like earlier, you know?
Objection!
He most definitely is not acting like Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
That was the objection, right?
Sorry. I was gonna interject on it anyway. The sounds we're hearing aren't necessarily music. Well, now that you've told us what they are not, how about you tell us what they are? Do
Those are-
enlighten us, my Nipponese friend.
Just you didn't put enough racism, you know. Put a good guess on his way.
Surely you have an idea in mind. Because if not,
Death.
it would be the death of your ill-formed argument. Judge.
Not so.
Exactly. The music box is clearly broken, refusing to accept that a fact is pure foolishness.
It got me. I don't know what the answer is yet.
Yeah,
I don't know. That fucking...
What?
That's where it always gets me. I've just examined the music box very thoroughly,
Did I help you?
and I'm fairly certain that it is not music playing
Oh.
from it.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow, that was so useful. Oh my god, you're so useful, Iris. Thank you.
Anytime. I'm gonna go back to
Really?
making smoke grenade launches. The way it's been made, it can only produce a single note anyway.
Oh, thank you. Iris.
sorry. I do have to go in like 7 minutes.
Actually, though,
Yes, but
badge,
I will be gone in 7 minutes.
badge.
Well, if the music box isn't broken,
Maybe I'll become the Frenchman.
it must mean that the sound it's producing has some significance that isn't musical. If only we knew what that was.
It could be anything.
It could be any one of
I
us.
have no idea. I have no idea what that could mean. Ah,
I now have an idea what that could mean.
could it be? Is it that?
It could be that.
That
It could
thing.
be that. You know that.
Something's just struck me, Runo. I feel like recently, in the past few hours even, I've heard another sound very much like the one this music box makes.
Yes, it is a familiar sound. Actually, Iris, I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
I'm going to have to press the defense for an answer. If your assertion is that the sound produced by this music box is not in fact music at all, then what the devil is it, counsel?
All the evidence we've seen so far, all the testimony we've heard, it's all pointing to one single answer now.
The prosecution demands that my learned Nipponese friend presents proof now. Tangible proof of this latest wild speculation.
All right then.
If you say so.
If you say so, yeah, this could be the best chance you're going to get to fight back in this trial. If I'm right, it's going to join all the dots together. To connect the dots, you know? The evidence that explains the true nature of the sounds on this music box is...
What's the
what?
button to change the detail again?
Can we just point at the jury?
Um,
I guess not.
do-
In some games, you can present people as if they were evidence, but it doesn't look like you can in this game.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to see like what sign is to lead persons. Options is options.
I mean, obviously everyone here knows that it's Morse code, but how the hell do we get the game to recognize that?
We
I-
didn't.
I imagine one of the things should make it fairly obvious.
We didn't get anything from the Morse code lady, did we?
I have figured out what it is. I will be shutting up now. Take that as a hint if you wish.
Third bullet, no. Pouch, no.
Like,
Music box itself, I got it.
like
The
no,
fucking stereoscope.
the other guy.
The photograph. Gun.
Other
Bullet
guy.
plan. Autopsy report. Today's paper.
Today's paper.
Wait, today's paper.
Agreed.
It must be time for today's paper. It's finally time.
It's finally time. I think it is. Probably that's one. Yeah.
It's a secret. It's actually a secret code. It's a secret
Oh,
code. That's it. That's what we're trying to say if we present this, right?
Probably, yeah. Let's try that then.
Music is still here.
Yeah, it showed this though, so it's special.
papers, counsel.
I was gonna say if he actually has to go, then like we can just have Roman take over Judge and Fred can take
Yeah,
over.
I do have to go like very soon.
Thank
the
you
headline
for
is-
popping in.
Pawn brokers, parishes, and pick purse plunder. Hardly supportive of your cause. Okay, goodbye, y'all.
Oz so bad the judge had to leave.
No, my lord, I was hoping you'd look a little further down the page.
Further down, Ministry Mole. Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. Yes, this is a very serious matter being investigated at the highest level, as I understand it.
I have heard that international transmissions along supposedly secure lines are somehow being intercepted. And I leaked to various other countries.
And you what?
What?
Have you heard of a Freudian slip, my Nipponese friend? Please defend
What?
me.
And presumably, those transmissions are in the form of wired telegrams?
Of course.
Tier number 5. Please give your input.
Stop.
Stop. Oh, me, sir? Whatever is the matter?
You told the court before that you worked at the same communication station as Mr. Graydon, did you know?
Yes, that's correct.
Ralph.
And the particular station where you work deals with government communications and newspaper reports?
Oh, yes. We're not your run-of-the-mill communication station at all. Our work is extremely important.
Then tell me, is this not a very familiar sound?
It was just straight as fucking not listening to the entire court's proceeding.
I know.
As the Julias in this game do. You don't mean to say... Is it...
That's right, madam. If it is more than passing resemblance to the sound made by a telegraph machine as you tap it. I believe it's called Morse code, maybe? I don't know.
It could be
Morse
called anything.
code? My Nipponese friend, his Samus is incredible.
No, correct me if I'm wrong. But when it comes to leaking telegrams from government departments, that's not illegal, is it?
You could go to jail if you did that.
More perfectly placed than a highly skilled communications officer.
Are you suggesting that the music box disc contains stolen government secrets in Morse code?
Yes.
Order! Order! Please, everyone. Shut up.
Okay, that's it.
Advanced dialogue.
Advanced dialogue.
This is high treason, counsel, deserving of capital punishment.
Too much new vocabulary. What is this treason? It was capital punishment.
The sorts of words I'd half expect you to know.
My Nipponese friend, what do you mean by that thought?
For our sovereign government's confidential information, hostile nations would surely pay almost any price.
Yes, and on that night 2 months ago. That was the very negotiation that was taking place inside the omnibus.
But in the end, McGilded perished, and the all-important disc lay unclaimed in the pawnbook.
My word.
In which case, whoever stole the information in the first place must surely have been beside himself with worry. Event sucks. Because of the disc were to be discovered before it found its way out of the country.
That would just happens.
It would reveal an act of high treason punishable by death. Death!
Death.
The public had no choice but to retrieve it. And in order to do that, he would have to gain entry to the pawnbrokery illegally in the middle of the night. Because the article found by Mr. McGilded would incriminate him far too much if it got into the wrong hands. Finn, isn't that right, Mr. Graydon?
Bean. You think I've been stealing government secret? Preposterous. Absolutely preposterous.
So, in response to the defense's accusation, you claim complete innocence, do you?
Well, of course I do. I've had to stand here in silence while that pretentious foreign lawyer has been prattling away.
Pretentious.
That was his activated, like, phrase.
Yeah. Witness,
Jesus,
no
like,
one
they-
gets to call the defendant pretentious except me. Please counter the charges, sir. The prosecution demands the witness testifies about his mundane job.
Okay.
Delighted, I'm sure. Judge 2.
Judge 2. Gregson.
The witness is reminded that the crime under scrutiny in the trial is the murder of the pawnbroker, Mr. Wendybig. That being a most flagitious offense.
Maybe.
That is the opposite of how I was going to pronounce it. I don't know.
Somebody look this up.
I was going to say flagitious.
Bailiff! Dictionary, please.
I'm
For which
trying,
the
but I
law
don't
of this
have my own
land
mouse.
sanctions a capital punishment.
I got it in one. Flagitious.
Legitimus? Criminal or villainous?
No, flagitious. Yes,
Flagitious.
That's what.
It means
Flagitious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It basically
It's
just means criminal, I'm sorry.
But the heinous act of high treason is no less serious a crime. I urge you to bear that in mind as you testify, Mr. Garridan.
I think I was just running with this.
So then, let us proceed. Holy shit.
We managed to we remember this bit off of like a month of not playing.
Oh god.
You're gonna let us have a book and what the fuck? You gotta let us have a book, Governor. We got things to say.
I don't know how you're involved in this high treason. I'm gonna be real with you. Who the hell are you?
Name's Nash Skulkin. Occupation is a professional baddie.
Damn, he's bad.
Name's Ringo Skulkin. We ain't baddies enough to sell out of Merverland.
That's right. We're what they call the
The three Skulkin brothers.
Wow.
No. Bad timing, fellas. Very bad timing.
We still understand. We never left.
Imagine like that happens and then they're just gone.
What about us? Anyways, bye.
They were denied.
A mere communications officer couldn't possibly steal confidential government information. Besides, that sounds produced by the music box aren't even Morse code. Just ignore her over there. It was some low-class brickmaker negotiating with Builder anyway. Was it not? I have no relation to the man.
Look, all we done is break into the gaff the other night like what he told us to.
If I'd known there was dodgy government secrets involved, he wouldn't have touched it. We might be criminal, but we are not traitors.
We might be criminals, but we have class.
Mr. and Mr. Skulkin.
One rest I'll do, Governor. What's up?
Mr. Skulkins. Do I take it that you now admit to the crime? That on the night in question, you did indeed gain entry to the premises illegally. And moreover, you did so as a party of 3 in collaboration with Mr. Garridan here. Did you also shoot Herlock Sholmes? I was going to get his autograph. But now he's dead. Well, not dead, but, I mean, you know.
We did, Gov, we
We
did.
did, Gov, we did. Well, that was easy.
Well, case closed then. Goodbye, everybody.
Jail.
Quiet down, please. What say you to that, Mr. Gary? Then
I have no idea what these two ruffians are referencing to. Referring to.
You little rat are getting us mixed up in all this monkey business. You never said nothing about no government secrets. It was supposed to be a straight-up job.
And what about the geezers who were shoving doors, eh? Boy, bloke didn't have to die, did he? Ah,
Nice to know who your friends are.
Ah!
whatever these men say, I deny the accusations.
indeed.
I gotta follow. Hey, it's my friend. What up?
Proud of you.
Ah.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this little music box to become so significant in these proceedings. However, as it is, I will admit it into the court record as evidence. Just in case we ever have to play like another disc later or something like that. Listen, anything can happen.
All is fair in Ace Attorney.
Minor bros.
Hold it. So is this newspaper headline accurate? Government communications are being intercepted.
How could they possibly know?
What do you mean by that?
Any important government communications are handled by high-level officers, by specialists. General members of staff in the station where I work would never be entrusted with sensitive information.
Oh no, stop. Must say something. Stop. The jury has taken over the witness stand. Stop.
Let me guess.
Jury number 5.
It's
Oh, that's-
me. You're number 5.
You fucking call yourself up.
It just felt right. I don't know why. We regular communication station officers aren't as lowly as you're being led to believe. A team of us are responsible for setting up and testing the telegraphs used by the ministry. And Mr. Graydon's the team leader. Stop.
Fascinating.
Was everyone against me today?
Graydon is highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in presence of idol. Stop. Eyes sparkling.
Blush.
Stop. Cheeks blushing. Stop.
So you had access to the equipment used for these confidential communications, Mr. Gary didn't.
Well, what of it? The transmissions are always made behind closed doors, so they can't be heard. And in any case, all messages are sent enciphered. Sounds like encrypted, but like, no, brain, it's too early.
Yeah.
All
Give
right.
it 200 more years. No one employees could possibly understand them.
Oh no, stop. Must say something. Stop. Mr. Garriott regularly attends meetings with ministry technicians and the ministry communications team. He assists them in ensuring that there are no errors imported to the national communications. And he's received the top prize at the cipher cracking convention 5 years in a row now. Stop.
You
That's
snitch!
fascinating.
I'm being snitched on.
When you try to lie to the court and your biggest fan is on the jury. Garriott is highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in presence of idol. Stop. I said this already. Stop. I'm gonna say it again though.
Well, your idol would appreciate it if you kept your mouth shut.
You should really pick your idols more carefully.
Reminder not to meet your heroes, kids.
True.
I tell you, this lawyer's accusations are completely unfounded. Right.
Press.
They're not? No way.
To anyone with a brain, that would be blatantly apparent on listening to the music box for even a few seconds.
Oh, of course, of course.
Surely it can't be that my learned friend is unfamiliar with Morse code.
Oh, he looks genuinely shocked at my ignorance.
Literally, that could be anyone. Yeah, that was my guess. I would be more than happy to demonstrate the basics for you, sir.
A lesson here in court.
Morse code is a continuous series of two distinct tones.
Oh god, we had this fucking serious talk, topic in the tutorial last time, now getting Morse code tutorial.
Tones. Tones, you say?
Yes, a short dot and a long dash. Do it. By
She's
combining
one
those in
beat-
different ways, you construct letters.
She did, though. We just spoke of it.
Well, she did it for the dot. I thought she was gonna do it for the dash.
She did.
Okay. I didn't hear it for
Nice.
one of them then. For example, this is A. And that was B.
Wow, B is way more complicated than A.
But when you listen to the sound produced by this music box, you only hear one tone, don't you?
But it sounds so similar. The rhythm of it is the same and everything.
But there's no discernible meaning to this apparently random sequence of sounds. So your assertion is fundamentally flawed. This is not Morse code. This is Moss code.
No, I'm dead.
Really, you shouldn't be so surprised. What did I tell you? That music box is nothing but a worthless pile of a piece of crap. Fuck. If only there was not. It means nothing unless you have a very specific second disc. That totally doesn't exist. Perhaps you might consider studying your subject matter before casting aspersions in future.
Stop. Nothing to say, but stop.
Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
I was.
Can I ban a bot real quick?
You can always ban a bot.
Okay. Not even bots come near me, so I have to remember how to do this. Found it. I mean, if the government's secrets were somehow being leaked using the music box, so many other things would slot into place so nicely.
Yeah. Could there still be something I haven't considered?
Could
Would
be.
it really be impossible to use this music box somehow to play back Morse code? It seems. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Here it is, of course.
There's still every possibility that this music box was instrumental in leaking the government secret. That's the belief of the defense, at least.
Does it please you in some way, my Nipponese friend, to repeat the same line of argument ad infinitum?
You turn into a
Yes.
It's already been established that to be Morse code, two tones are required. Dots and dashes.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Then what?
Well, it would appear the defense has a hypothesis to put forward. You had better present your idea at once, counsel. How do you propose that this music box, which appears to produce only a single tone, could have been used to cipher secret messages into Morse code?
Oh, we're looking at it now.
Push the button.
Look at this music box.
Oh,
What is it, do you know?
I've just noticed something about this music box. It looks like the bottom of it opens up as well.
You're right. Well, come on then. What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Alright, then here goes nothing.
Wow, a second
Wow.
one.
Look at that. There's another movement on the underside.
So, does that mean you can set another disc to play back on this side?
Yes, I think so. And it looks like the two movements are linked together.
They're linked.
So if you had two discs, they would both play back at the same time.
Wow. Let me present the other fucking side. Oh wait, no, that's
Who would have thought it would have been
Very
second
good,
one?
Bruno. Very good. Maybe try showing the judge that instead, though I've already seen it.
critical.
Got it.
Got it. Is that really what you sound like, Bruno? Oh my god.
Good gracious. I feel like what I should be looking at is pretty obvious, but I'm going to ask anyway. What the hell is this?
Bruno, why are you so British? You're fucking Japanese.
I don't think I've ever seen this animation of the judge before. Another movement on the underside of the music box.
What?
There's two of them.
It appears, my lord, that the two movements are linked. In other words, you can put two discs in this music box. And the sounds of both will play back at the same time.
Also, response
Good
to chat,
heavens.
that does seem like something I should start doing then. Thank you for the information.
As the court has heard, Morse code comprises of two tones, a short dot and a long dash. With a second disc in place, the music box could be used to generate Morse code and convey a message.
Well, then where the hell is the second disc?
This is beyond a joke.
I'm sorry.
This poor excuse for a lawyer has absolutely no evidence to support his claims.
Evidence, you say?
Though, of course, if my learned friend were able to present the court with a second disc, that would be another matter. Well,
I can't at the moment, for some reason.
well, I guess the second disc doesn't exist then.
Damn.
May I remind the court that, as the witness has pointed out, he was not the one in the omnibus with McGill 2 months ago, striking a deal over the disc or discs.
Indeed, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker. He was bricked up, you see.
He really was bricked up. I had nothing whatsoever to do with him being bricked up.
What?
Me wanting out of this conversation.
Though it has holes, I must admit that the argument presented by the defense has much promise. I believe the cross-examination should continue.
I don't. Can we just
For
get
fun.
the door? Can we just get the door, please? The link must be there somewhere,
Somewhere.
but I haven't found it yet because I'm stupid.
Oh dear, it looks like you need to give your argument more strength, Uno. Have you tried breaking it up?
You will reiterate your testimony if you please, Mr. Garrison. And please do remember that every hole is a goal.
If I must, though I maintain exactly what I did at the start of this pointless cross-examination.
Is that what this game is about? It's cross-examining for holes.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Alright, so what happened to the second disc? Does anyone know?
Would we
What
know?
the heck?
I can make a guess, but I don't
Yes,
remember.
we don't have it yet. I don't remember.
This
I
this
have
is
it.
this is the first time there's ever been implication of a second disc,
No, it isn't.
isn't it?
No.
What do we have saw a second one at some point?
We've
Just
seen
forgot.
the second disc. Where is it? Did we give it away at some point?
Because I only remember the first disc at the start of the case, which Gregson took, and then
Didn't
we
Sholmes
eventually got
copy a
back.
disc?
Yeah, and then Sholmes copied it.
Oh, maybe that's
that was
what I'm
copied.
confused by. Maybe it was the copy disc.
He copied it with Carmel, because
Hmm.
Harlock Sholmes.
Because he's freaky like that.
We forget
Yes.
like that.
So I remember there being a disc that didn't have blood on it. Do you remember that, Fred?
Yeah. It
Probably
was a
copy it.
second disc. It's probably Sholmes then.
Alright, whatever.
But
But
what
that
if
would've
the
been the same
copy can
disc.
be played too and it also still like plays something
I need-
different?
Well,
I need to wake up from my coma, please.
That was the idea, Fred. But both discs is gonna play the same thing,
Well, it depends if the mechanisms are the same or not on both sides.
I guess.
But anyways.
So 2 months ago, in the omnibus, McGildy killed the brickmaker and stole the disc.
Mr. Mason was a single man with almost nothing to his name, much like myself. It seems he lived in an artisan quarter some years ago, but people there remember little about him.
That doesn't make no sense, though, does it? How would a humble brickmaker come to acquire secret government information?
How indeed.
Smug ass smoke.
There must be someone else involved behind the scenes.
I need to do something real quick, so the judge is going to step away.
Alright.
Somebody who acquired the disc in order to take it and leave the negotiated deal.
Dear me. Speaking. You may have it in it for me, sir, but I assure you I have far more class than that.
Are we talking about sex?
An oath maker, current Irish reporter, and his communications officer. Weird couple, I must say. Well, I could find some evidence to link the two of them together.
I wonder. Oh, it's to be temporary judge.
I can do it, but you have the least lines if you want to.
Temporary judge. Well,
I'm with
technically,
you.
I have a lot right now. Because I'm fucking witnessing.
Alright. If you have nothing more to add on that note, let us return to the witness testimony.
It's just temporary judge.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, and then there's
Uh,
of course the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that one?
yes.
I just want to know, do we not have evidence? What's that one, for example? That's a cat. Actually, let me
They're,
just.
they're
check
both
it.
cats.
Why
Because
did
they
they
had to show
turn-
off 3DS technologies.
Yeah, cool. Maybe that one?
And
Could be something.
I think that is the disc. No, it's,
Yeah.
no, it's the coat. One was the box, the other was the coat. I don't know.
Uh,
And the backs were just cats because they were using it to show off Stereoscope.
yeah. Maybe not yet. Let's press the clowns first, I suppose.
The circus.
Like Mr. Graydon, or Garrigan, whatever, told you to do. You
Big.
That's it, yeah. Who else, eh? Silly me thought he was just popping over for a Natu after all the meals, but the Ratu had a dodgy job for us. Hey, Ash?
Let me stop you there, Mr. Skulkin. After all them years, you say? Do you mean to tell me that Mr. Gray... God damn it. Mr. Garrigan is an acquaintance of yours?
But it's just kind of baddies, you know? Sure, let's say Graydon's an old China.
Excuse me?
Graydon, I mean.
There's nothing wrong.
Gary-
Other Skulkin?
Eh?
No, the other one.
The other Mr. Skulkin.
What? Who's me?
When your brother was testifying just now, he said something that seemed to cause you to react.
Oh, I wasn't remembering the old days, that's all. We used to have a right old laugh together way back then.
Together with Mr. Garrigan.
Yeah, with Ash. I mean, what? When broke, brother? Where did you get that pair from?
It's literally my name, eh?
I mean, you look at him now, and his fancy whistle and flute, and you wouldn't add them and even. But when he was younger, he was from the poor part of town, just like us. Oh, I remember, brother. I had an apple under my hat.
Is that so?
But he was always a munch, a leery one. He had the brains, he had the savvy. Always coming up with some off ideas like would never have gone into our heads.
God blimey, ain't that the truth? Remember Milverton? Fuck? Milverton. Remember Milverton and Skulkin's milk run? That was a coco, eh? Save it until after the trial. Your reminiscing has no place in this courtroom. And neither does your fruit. The geezer asked this question, didn't he? And we was answering.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm giving the apple.
Nevertheless, the court is not prepared to accompany you or your fruit on your trip down memory lane.
Blimey.
Counsel, can we turn our attention back to the testimony, please? Please.
I don't know. Can't we just keep going off track? It's really funny.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
My learned friend, I must admit, it was pretty funny.
I lament. I ruffled even.
But you know, I'm losing my shit.
Yes, counsel.
The brother's last sentimental statement could hold vital information relating to this case.
Are you fucking sure? Okay then, counsel.
Yes.
I will permit the brothers to supplement their testimony with that detail.
Like,
Briefly.
are you sure? Yes, I am positively sure that it could be important. Say no
Say
more.
no more.
A skulkin's never skulkin.
Never skulking. Fucking press it again.
Okay.
This is a new statement, technically.
Yes.
I'm sure I'm going to regret asking this, but what exactly was that? Some kind of business, or?
Just a little scheme we had going back when we was youngsters. A bit of fun, really.
Delivering fresh milk to the locals. That's what it was all about.
Oh, that sounds alarmingly legitimate. There must be a catch. I suppose since we're here, I should ask them to elaborate. But on what? Oh, the business name. Obviously, the name is very important.
Yes, the name.
So this business was just for the fun, you say? It was just yourselves and Mr. Garrigan involved.
Yeah, that's it.
Milverton in Skulkin's milk run, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And where did the Milverton part come from?
Oh, right. I thought a clever clogs like you had worked it out, that one.
Hold it. Enough of this. How much longer are we expected to listen to this?
Wait, the drivel's important. Let me guess. You don't accept anything these two witnesses are saying?
Damn.
Tell me, why is it that it was only at the mention of the name Milverton that you decided to interject?
Because well,
It won't be the happiest of homes that one came from. That's not the right voice.
Whoa.
yeah. His old man was struggling for the money so much. His wife walked out on him.
Took the name Graydon then, see?
But Ash will always be Milverton to us.
Hang on. Can I fucking time out for a second?
What?
His old man was struggling for money so much that his wife walked out on him. She took the name Graydon then. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
She was Gary.
yeah, that's where my brain went. Like, definitely fucking not, but like what?
The last name.
She also incredible say she was Carrie. Anyways.
Milverton.
We got a laugh out of it, so it's worth it.
Gary.
Gaily.
Yes.
Stop being
Used
mean
to
to your
be
Pokemon, Gaily.
Surname, did it?
Of course not. This old buncombe. I've been a Garridan since I was born. Do you really think you can rely on the testimony of these two thieves?
You're a communications officer attached to the civil service. As such, your personal details will have been thoroughly checked at the time of your appointment. It would be a very simple matter indeed to subpoena those records, Mr. Garridan.
Well, it would appear that Mr. and Mr. Skulkin's testimony has been reliable for once. You were born Ash Ashley Milverton then.
How do you get the Ashley name called? They don't call him Ash.
Is that correct?
Ashley.
The Foley brothers only refer to him as Ash, and Judge just guessed Ashley Foley.
No,
Unless
because
he's been in court before.
it's
Mark.
been a month since the last session, so I will remind that it was me.
Okay.
Stop. I work in the same building. Stop. I said that his name was Ashley Gaileyton already. Stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's been a month.
So Ashley Garridan was once Ashley Milverton.
Proud of him. Clap. Clap. Clap.
Clap.
That information could, and it could even turn out to be extremely important somehow. I don't know how though.
Upgrade.
The court record's still spelling his name wrong though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Unbased.
Brand is now playing Peak.
Is it peak though? We haven't played it yet. All of a sudden, we seem to be up to our necks in a serious matter of national security. But all this talk about interception of secret government messages is still just conjecture at this stage.
It would explain a number of things though, wouldn't it? The negotiation Ginny overheard on the omnibus 2 months ago, and the break-in at Windybanks. But the trouble is, it wasn't Mr. Garridan in the omnibus with Mr. McGilded.
No, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker who was so horribly murdered.
If only there was some link between the two men somehow.
Like, I know, but Mr. Garridan's testimony seems to be as watertight as ever. I wonder if the key to us making headway with the cross-examination here could be those two brothers.
Munch.
Munch.
Well, we somehow loop back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that little tip is, I think, before we learned the Milverton thing.
Milvertons never Milvertons. Fuck.
I do have a thought in my head, but I don't want a backseat.
Wait,
Right,
did
so I'm,
you press the final few statements?
we pressed that one, which technically gave us
What about the dodgy
that
government
one.
secrets?
We might not
Did
have.
you do it?
Yeah, that one we didn't. Yeah, which we made as well. For the sake of pressing them all, and then I think I know the statement we need to throw something. It's the one where he's like, "I have no relation to the guy," and the game has been like, "Yeah, wow, if only he had a relation." But
Right.
we'll just have to re-explode evidence for that. Anyways.
Did you know something about this music?
We didn't know nothing. We didn't know nothing. We still didn't know nothing. And we ain't planning on knowing nothing about it neither.
But 2 nights ago, you did indeed break into Windybank's pawnbroker, didn't you? In your original testimony, you said that the door of the shop was ajar and that it was like some kind of a sign begging you to go in. But the truth is, you were planning to break into Windybank's all along, weren't you?
We were, Gov. Where? You're right there.
Because that's what he told us to do. It was his plan.
And why was it that Mr. Garridan's plan was to break into Windybanks that night? Did you not ask the reason?
Wait, no. He said the place was for stuff worth nicking. That's what he told us beforehand, anyway. Then there was a load of cobblers did it. It would best please, I can tell you.
Yeah, in any case, if you know the real reason, it doesn't sound like we're going to give it away.
Okay. So happen.
Flavor text.
That was
Yay!
fun, to be honest.
Right, so. Right, that one.
So
which
you
we
think
know
that there's
is
a connection between the Brickmaker and McGildred? Oh, is that
the
no?
game?
It's
Well,
the
the
note,
game. It might be. The game really like wants us.
like that one?
I'm not
Or
sure
that,
actually
is it
what
that
it,
one?
I'm not
That
sure.
one?
Well, I'm not sure what it is to begin with, to be honest. But actually, what does it? Does it like just tell us the text and just something? Wondering what's on the reports. No, I don't think there's anything much here. And there's blood of Mr. Mason, and this is the same note. Still like
Unless you-
confusing. Oh, would you look at that?
Mason Milverton.
It's
Yeah.
always so funny when it's like, okay, I don't even need to look at the evidence. I already know where the game's going.
Yeah, I mean, I know the game was pushing for that hard. I just needed to find which evidence.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there we have it.
Let's represent that then.
Yeah, 100% that one. Right.
Objection.
Mr. Ashley Milverton. Tell me, why did you try to hide your former name from the court?
Because I haven't gone better than him for years. It means nothing to me.
No, I don't think that's the real explanation at all.
I think you're lying.
The truth is, you had a reason to hide that name.
I've been shot.
My heart.
Explain yourself, please.
No.
We've been at this for too long.
I don't really want to, I'm just gonna keep stalling. I have here the notes from the omnibus case, my lord. And as we all know, the victim, the man who we now understand to have been negotiating with Mr. McGilded.
Yes, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker.
That's right. Only Mason wasn't his surname at all. It was his given name. His full name was Mason Milverton.
Milverton? Do you mean to say saints alive? Wow.
I love the fucking
Mr.
SpongeBob
Krabs.
inflection.
Milverton, is it not the case that the brickmaker, Mr. Mason Milverton, was your father?
I don't.
As I believe I mentioned earlier, your family history will have been thoroughly checked when you joined the civil service. And it really would take no time at all for the court to subpoena those records. The sub-pony, as it were.
I'm fucking growling.
The truth is, you have been illegally acquiring highly confidential government information and selling it on to McGilded in collaboration with your father.
Spin.
It's been
Hyperspin.
Big.
new facts and evidence unveiled by the cross-examination of this witness all come together to reveal the truth.
The truth, you say?
That you collaborated with your father, Mr. Mason Milverton, in illegal dealings with Magnus McGilded.
By dint of this music box, you mean, Counsel? Holy shit.
Yes. Stealing information being sent in secret government communications and selling it on to Mr. McGilded. Mr. Garridan concocted this elaborate scheme of using 2 relay box discs to encode the information, as presumably a safety measure against the information falling into the wrong hands.
Judge.
Sorry, I got distracted. A very effective one. I shouldn't have given this scheme any credence whatsoever.
A very effective distraction.
My horse is doing terrible in Uma Musume.
My lord, why are you playing gacha games? Not even in court, just why are you playing gacha games? Boots up, Persona.
Horse.
Understandable, my lord. But the deal with McGilded went sour, and the brickmaker met his end. He was no longer bricked up.
Limbus temporarily became Uber Musume this week.
Yes. Yes, but before he was arrested, McGilded managed to temporarily dispose of the stolen disc at the number.
Is that why Dawn's pogging on the title screen?
Not exactly. She just does that. Then,
True.
having learned of the situation, you appeared at Windybanks 2 days ago. In an attempt to recover the 2 articles McGilded had placed in pawn here, right there.
But that attempt failed.
One of the discs was seized by the police, and the other you never found. So that same night, you enlisted the help of the Skulkin brothers and broke into the pawnbrokery. This time determined to recover the second disc.
Are you suggesting that the second disc was inside the music box?
Eh?
Eto?
Ito!
We never knew nothing about that.
Sumimasen! Ito!
Oh, 3D.
3D.
Yes.
The intruder to the pawnbrokery touched one item and one item alone in the music box.
As rather ingeniously demonstrated using the 2 prints from the security camera, indeed.
So, the question that naturally begs answering is this: why was only that one article disturbed? The answer is obvious, because it contained the second disc, which the intruder was desperate to retrieve. Since, if it were to fall into the hands of the police, it would be proof of high treason.
True.
Well, Mr. Garrison, do you deny that all of this actually began that fateful night 2 months ago?
I refuse to accept any of this nonsense.
Okay.
Sir? You okay? There appears to be blood seeping through the sleeve of your jacket.
What? Ah, my blood.
2 nights ago. We know that 3 shots were fired at the scene of the crime in Windybanks pawnbrokery. One took the life of the pawnbroker himself. One struck the pouch around Mr. Sholmes's waist. And the final bullet struck the calendar on the wall of the shop, having first pierced the arm of one of the intruders. Mr. Garrison, that wound in your arm that you seem to be trying to hide, it's a bullet wound, isn't it?
He's got you now, Milton.
Time to call it quit and croak, I reckon. Tisk. Don't acknowledge my presence there under any circumstances whatsoever. Those were my terms, remember? And I paid you handsomely to comply. Clearly he was a fool to think he could trust some common back and slum thieves.
Yes.
Fine, I admit it. I was there at Windybanks that night. I paid this pair 10 guineas to accompany me. 10 old guinea pigs. And as if you noticed, I sustained an injury in the course of my adventures. But that is all. I admit to nothing more. Stealing government secrets, negotiating with Mr. McGilded. Dance. As God is my witness, I am sure I recall nothing of the sort. Everyone that says that line is up to nothing good.
Yeah.
He's not going to go down without a fight. Not until I can show hard evidence, I suppose.
But he swore in the name of God. He must be innocent.
Nevertheless, the defense has now established a crucial fact.
Which is Please, my learned friend, explain it to me like I'm 5.
Yes. Well, we know that one bullet was fired from each of the 2 firearms. We have evidence. The bullet from the Skulkin brother's gun hit the pouch, blah blah blah, whatever. The other bullet hit someone else. Okay. So what about the 3rd bullet? Yep. Yep.
Gun.
Gun.
Indeed, it must. We can rule out the possibility that the man shot himself.
Yes. And that leads us to only one conclusion. Mr. Winbank was shot by a 3rd gun, which can only have been fired by the 3rd intruder.
Gasps.
Get on with it already!
That's right, Mr. Garrigan.
Grr.
The only person who could possibly have shot Mr. Winbank that night is you.
Starts growling, starts barking.
It's not me. I thought it was me. Sorry.
Ah! You little upstart. You made a grave mistake when you summoned me here.
Gosh? What? What's that gonna mean?
Yes, as you rightly say, I was there at the pawnbroker's. I did my best to hide the fact, naturally. I had no intention of running the distinguished career I'd built for myself at the communication station. But did the thought never cross your mind? Did you never consider the possibility?
What do you mean? What thought? I don't have any thoughts. I don't think.
The possibility that if I was there at the scene, I may have witnessed the crucial moment. You see, this makes me a key witness in this case, and I have my hands firmly around the neck of your client.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
I saw it all. I saw the very moment that pickpocket girl pointed a gun at that poor, defenseless pawnbroker and said bang,
That's a bang. What's going
bang,
on?
and the gun shot.
Order! Please. Well, fuck. It would seem we are finally entering the last act of this theatrical trial. I gotta go home. My wife made soup forever ago.
Mr. Garrigan.
Yes,
I trust you are fully aware of the implications here. If it is shown that your claim is false, you will have incriminated yourself as the killer.
oh, I understand fully.
And I must ask you to give your formal testimony once more. You will explain to the court precisely what you saw at the moment the defendant allegedly shot the victim. Hey, Macarena.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Now it's a good stopping point because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I want to go.
We can stop you.
And also be less awkward than being in the middle of that.
Fred, I want to ask you a question before you go.
Mhm.
Is it next week that your schedule changes, or is it the
Next week.
following week? Okay.
Next week.
So, schedule changes. This is not going to be a Thursday anymore, but we have not discussed when to do it going forward. So, don't keep an eye on my Twitter. I don't tweet. Just keep an eye on, like, the YouTube or whatever.
I won't see you next week.
Yeah, and we'll figure out when we want to do this going forward based on schedules.
I won't see you next week. Because Silksong comes out next week.
So song.
I have a 3-day weekend.
Woo!
I am gonna try to stream at least like first impressions of Silk Song when that comes out. So there will be streams next week, maybe even Thursday, just not Ace Tony.
Sure.
And
Alright.
with that, I'm gonna close stream.
I'm gonna leave.
Later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, food time.
Yep,
Goodbye.
food time. Goodbye. Later stream. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
Mommy,
That is an
who's
ad.
that?
I'm waiting on the ad to finish, then I'll play my song. I've probably just got it locally on my computer. I am very bad at raiding, but that is a good point. Who do I want to raid? Who's live? Yeah, I mean, none of my friends are live, so I would pretty much just be picking a random channel of a random game. No one's streaming any of the Ace Attorney games. Let me...
Also, they reveal a new Mega Pokemon that said goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, I can do a one-time raid on recommendation, I guess. Am I saying that, like, you, or at least, like, one of my friends said to raid you? Or am I doing something else? Because mine would just be like... I don't have any raid message in mind, so just be like, hey, your friend said to raid you. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll say my friend told me to raid you, and you can pop in if you want to. Later, have a good night.